Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First down, Jets. At their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A 28-yard pickup there. And it'll give the Packers the first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
They'll run here on first down. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, shot.
He's going to throw this one. Finds him on the crossing route. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
They're throwing it. Gets him on the in route. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
He brings it in, and he's brought down at the line.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the Bears will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Dropping back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the gun on third down. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down Bears.
First down, Chicago.
They give up the gut to Benson. He finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on third and short. Dump off, caught by his back. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Setting up to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Throwing off the play fake. It is caught left side. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
Call it feel, Kate, call it instincts. I don't really care what you call it, but the best QBs, they can sense it. They know it when that pressure's coming, and they know how to avoid it. Keep that play alive. Extend it outside of the chaos, and go get your offense a completion.
Short pass brought in. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll work against the blitz. Here's a screen to Benson. Escapes the defender. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets in, touchdown. The Bears get the game's first points here in the second. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed over the middle. Hit some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. To the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. gives a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be 1st down Chicago. Here's a throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from the frozen tundra of Lambeau coming up. They're going to try and throw it here. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
That one's complete right side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Bears.
Throwing it again here. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
He's going to throw it again. Escapes the pocket.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now.
They'll throw it. Cut near the goal line. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. They'll throw it here on first. This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing now on first down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set now. First and 10.
Here we go. 79 Broncos.
From the red zone on first. Throws caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Bears 4-yard line.
Second and 3 now.
Ready? 19 tight. 19.
Still sticking with the passing game. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. We'll bring up third down.
Dude, how many times have we sat in meetings and heard from offensive coordinators, you get down to this area, we got to be able to run it. We got to be able to run it. We get time coverage. So you know what you should do? Run it.
Ready up.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Go.
Looking in the air here. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on third down, but instead it's incomplete.
It's 4th down.
Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Looking underneath here. Benson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Back to throw now. Finds Benson out of the backfield. Fights his way through a tackle. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Even if it doesn't get the first down, you can't be mad about that play offensively. The sweep was executed really well. They won the race to the edge and netted a solid gain.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Give now to the running back. He's on the move past the 15. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on the stat sheet, but sometimes that help finish play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle, it can mean a touchdown.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, they're going to throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you can hear.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. They're going to have to get points now in a hurry. That's for an offense who just threw the interception, and right back out there. You better flush it fast.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting at the 10. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Throw left side, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
On 1st down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that stretches the lead to 21.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Finds him over the middle. He's still going at the 30. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's brought in by Jennings. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Packers with the football and a chance to, they'll do some window dressing here in the 4th.
On the set.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. They are throwing it again. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers get it back to a 14-point game. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
Every once in a while, sure, a pass, they can go for a negative yard. But lose that much, I promise you, that call will never come up on the call sheet again.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Looking to throw here. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown, but cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball. And the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He's got this at the 27. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down. Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. Running for the marker on 2nd. And into all that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
39-yard line.
Pass play now. Gets him on the end route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Sticking to the air here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Benson on 1st and 10. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Finds a man right side. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Blitz attack. He's still going. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
1st down from the 42. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning. We've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. They're going to pass it here. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. 1st and 10 from the 43. It's Benson on the give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
He's got the first down for the Bears, Brock, and that should clinch them this win.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up. Lining up to take it on second down. We go with a design keeper.